Hello everybody, this is part 6 for What If Naruto is Smart. So let's just get back into it. So in the last part, Naruto just beat the living hell out of, well, the first, second, and third, and Orochimaru. So this goes to the part where Naruto is looking at his family and Jiraiya. So let's get into the anime, story. Naruto looks over at them. He says, "Why are you guys looking at me like that?" Naruto realizes his disguise is going off. His eyes starting to go blue. His whiskers are showing. That's it. Oh shit. Sorry for the bad word, guys. Then Nagato and men must say, "The demon fox?" And then Kushina hits them both in the head. Because I'm gonna say Kushina didn't like Naruto, but she's grown a bit liking to him, and showing how he's become grown up. And she didn't know what Minato was doing to him. All she knew that he was locked in the attic. Like, and when she actually cooked good food for Naruto, yeah, but Minato just threw it out and grabbed like some bad food, and then gave that to Naruto. So let's carry on the story. So Kushina hits both of them in the head, and they say, "Mom, why'd you hit us?" Then she says in an angry tone, "Don't call your brother a demon." And then Nagato and Menma are thinking, wait, did the demon trick her or something? Nagato and Menma take a stance against Naruto. "What do you do with your mother?" Menma charges at Naruto. Naruto grabs his hand and breaks it and throws him over his shoulder, making him go on his back. Nagato charges up a Rasengan to hit Naruto. Naruto just charges up a Shidori very quickly in his hand and hits it, blowing her back. Naruto said, "You can't win. I'm leagues above you." Then they say, "Hell, we can still try." And then they both charge at him with the Sengans. Naruto says, "Oh well." Naruto throws a Kuna up in the air and teleports. The Rasengans hit each other, sending them both back and pretty much ripping the hands. Like the hand skin's all gone pretty much. Like the middle side. So it's like it's early for me in the morning. In the middle side of your hand, yeah, that's all gone. Like your palm. They're both screaming in pain. Naruto says, "I told you." Then Kushina says, "Oh, those stupid kids." Then Kushina walks up to Naruto. Naruto said, "You gonna try and hit me too?" And Kushina hugs Naruto. Then Naruto says, "What are you doing? Why you put your arms around me? Some sort of attack?" And then Kushina says, "I'm hugging you, idiot." And Naruto says, "What's a hug?" And she says, You don't know what a hug is?" Naruto says, "Well, it's when you put your arms around something." "No, I never really got one." Then Minato's like kind of confused. His wife speaking to the demon fox, and she's not doing anything. Like he just hit their kids. Then Minato literally walks up to Naruto and punches him in the face, knocking him to the ground. And he says, "What have you done to my wife, you demon?" Now Minato's about to throw another punch at Naruto, but Kushina grabs it, and then she slaps Minato right in the face, and Jiraiya says, "Oh, I gotta leave a mark." Minato goes to the ground with Kushina's overwhelming strength. And she said, "Don't you ever hit your son." Then he says, "He's not my son, he's a demon." Then Kushina jumps on Minato and starts punching him. "I'm I'm gonna keep beating you till you get some sense in you. He's your son. Naruto, Naruto, Naruto and Menma watching this number say, damn, all at the same time. And Jiraiya starts laughing like crazy. Then Naruto says, well, he did deserve that. Then Jiraiya walks over to Naruto. Because Jiraiya doesn't dislike Naruto. And he doesn't like Naruto. He doesn't even know Naruto. He's only known him before, but he's never even known the kid. So, then Jiraiya puts his hand out. He says, well, nice to meet you, Naruto. Then Menma and Naruto say, Jiraiya, don't. Then Naruto puts his hand up and shakes Jiraiya's hand. Nice to meet you. Wait, do you mean read Jiraiya? You're signing Jiraiya. I read your books. Because Naruto reads the Make Out series, by the way, I've quick told that. Then Jiraiya says, nice to meet a young fan. Then Kushina says, still punching Minato, you listen to his books? You read his books, Naruto? Naruto says, yeah. I like the story. And temptation of it. Then after Minato says, stop, Kushina, please stop. Okay, he's my son. He's our son, please stop. Then after one massive punch, she says, good. Then she stands up. The meantime, under his breath says, okay, you ever be my son. And she heard that. She tries up a massive punch and punches him through the ceiling. No, I don't mean ceiling, I mean on the building, yeah? She punched him in the gut and he went through the floor, well, ceiling. Then he went through floor to floor to floor, till he hit the bottom floor. And a massive crater's made. Then Naruto says, damn. And Jiraiya says, kid, lesson one in life, never mess with a woman. Then Naruto says, lesson learned. Then she walks over and she says, are you hurt? Then she says, yeah, I'm fine. Then Jiraiya says, you put on quite a show, kid. You fought Orochimaru, a legendary Sanin, and the 3 Hokage. Quite something, I say. Naruto says, I wouldn't have got away with it. I wouldn't be able to beat them if I didn't, learn from the best. And Jiraiya says, anyway, who did teach you? Then Naruto says, his name is Zabuza, one of the legendary swordsmen of the mist. And his student, Haku. They're both very teach, but unfortunately they're past now. And Jiraiya says, sad, but they trained you well to be able to fight a legendary Sanin and Hokage. Naruto says, yeah. Then I say Jiraiya says, yours know the 8 in the gates. It's quite a skill. I thought any guy in Lee knew it. And then Naruto says, I used to train with them when I was younger. And the score scene has it in them. And I say, Jiraiya says, well, kid, well, it's nice to meet you, I guess. How about we go and get some food and catch some of those ninjas that are running around still? And Naruto says, I would like that, Jiraiya. And then Jiraiya says, call me Jiraiya Sensei. And Naruto says, I'm not calling you that. As they start to walk off, Kushina says, you two be back before dark. Then Naruto says, where? I forgot what the house is. And then she says, she points to a direction. Then Naruto and Menma just stand there, mouth jaws down to the ground, like, what? They just that with that. Then they look in the hole looking for Minato. I say everyone just looks down in the hole. And Kushina looks down as well, saying, men were a bit overboard. They look Minato's in the very bottom of the building, and the floor's starting to crack under him, and then he falls in a cave. And she says, "Yeah, a little overboard." Then Naruto and Jiraiya are walking down the street. Then they see some shinobi. Well, two are not unconscious, and one barely standing against 4 sound ninjas. Naruto says, "They're mine." Naruto blitzes in front of a sound ninja, punches him in the face, and sends him flying through a building. The others say, "Huh? What's this kid?" They can't finish the sentence. They get Naruto uppercuts them and roundhouse kicks them in the air. Yeah, I know. Strong roundhouse kick. And he goes flying. Then he says, "Wait, what's going on?" Naruto hits the guy in the jaws, if you get what I'm saying, boys. Then they go flying through a wall. Well, before they go, no, they go to the ground. Then Naruto punches him into a wall. Then he says, "Why are you punching us in walls?" Naruto says, "'Cause it's fun." Then he punches him in the wall, another building. Jiraiya says, "Did you punch him all in a building?" Then Naruto says, "Yes, I did." Then we should probably help them out. And then they check out. They bring them over to the hospital, and they've got a lot of people right now injured. So, then Naruto drops them off saying, "We'll just leave them to you." They tie up Sound Shinobi, and then they start. Well, I say he should go to the training grounds. I say I say a couple of Leaf Shinobi and Sound Shinobi are fighting. Jiraiya says, "Kids, don't worry. I'll show you how it's done." Jiraiya just blitzes and beats them all to a pulp, and all of a sudden saying thank you. Then they see Naruto. Then he'll get into a fighting position. Then he says, "Put the weapons down." Then Naruto says, "Yeah, you attack me, I'll whip your arms off." Then they'll get a little shook from that sentence, and they'll back down. And I say, 3 days after that, the villages start in 3 days time skip. The village is starting to get rebuilt, and I say the fourth Hokage is just getting tired of being Hokage. He's got to keep doing this day after day, fight villages. Then he's thinking, I need someone to take my place. Jiraiya could be a good choice, but I know him. He'll probably say no. Let's move over to Naruto. Naruto's at the training ground with Jiraiya, and they're training. Nagato and Naruto and Menma they still despise Naruto, but they're kind of just getting used to being around him. Kuchi's just bringing lunch to all of them. And also, Minato just despises Naruto. Like, if he was born, none of this would have happened. That's what he thinks. And it doesn't matter. Like, Minato is gonna hate Naruto. Just despise him still. He's just gonna be putting on an act so he doesn't get hit through the ceiling or ground or walls by Kushina again. And I say, Minato's got like a couple broken ribs, broken arms and broken a leg, a broken arm and a broken leg as well. So Minato had a beating from his wife. He's got like a black eye, he's bruised everywhere. So Minato called Naruto and Jiraiya to his office. Jiraiya comes up, he says, "Minato, what's the problem, Minato?" And then Minato says, Jiraiya, do you think of becoming a Hokage before? Then Jiraiya says, yes, some point, yes. Then Minato says, would you like to become a Hokage? Then Minato says, wait, where's this going? Jiraiya says. Then Minato says, I'm retiring. It's getting too hard for me now. So guys, Minato says, this is getting too hard for me now. And then Jiraiya says, do you want me to be Hokage? Minato says, yes. Then Jiraiya says, well, what about Tsunade? She'll be a way better pick than me. And then Minato's saying, we don't have the resources and time to look for her. Besides, you're here. But then Jiraiya says, how about I take Naruto and me and we'll find her. Then Ninja's thinking, if I get the brat out of the village, should be, yeah, I guess get away from the demon fox. Then he says, yeah, very well, we can do that. Also, guys, Orochimaru has broken arms. Like, they're not, like, he can't use them. Well, he can use them, but it would hurt like hell to use them. They're completely broken. Every bone in his arms are broken because he landed them. I'm gonna say he actually landed on his arms to break the tentacle, but nope, they're still broke instantly. So he's still looking for Tsunade to help heal him. Naruto and Jiraiya start their journey. And Jiraiya's thinking, I can't teach this guy Rasengan, he already knows it. He's very proficient at it as well. Oh well. Wait a minute. Could I teach him Sage Mode? Jiraiya looks at Naruto. He says, no, it's too soon. So, Jiraiya's going to get some research want to get some research. So Naruto says, so you mean you're going to go get some inspiration for your novel? Then Jiraiya says, yes, exactly. Jiraiya says, here, I booked your hotel, here's the key. Go and meditate or whatever. I'll be back in a couple of hours. And says, okay, Perv, Sage. And Jiraiya says, runs back really fast. What did you say? Then Naruto says, I called you Pervy Sage. Good nickname. Jiraiya gets really angry and he just walks off. And then Naruto just goes into the apartment. I say an hour later, he hears a knock on the door. I say, Naruto is a lot more wary in this one, so Naruto always has like a sill around, well, outside somewhere. So if something did happen, he knows to get out of there fast. Naruto makes a clone to open the door. And Naruto's outside. Not because like he knows who it is, he's just a little wary. Because he can sense it's not Jiraiya. So Naruto's clone opens the door and he sees it's someone looking like Sasuke, but there's another one like a shark dude with a sword. Also, guys, Naruto has the executioner blade on him. It's just in a scroll. Then Naruto says, can I help you guys? No, Sasuke. Wow, actually, I forgot the name. Well, his name. I can't believe I forgot his name. Sasuke, no, it's something like that. Oh, he says his name. Itachi. Sorry, guys. Itachi says, Naruto to Maki, you're going to come with us at once. Naruto says, I'd rather not. Then Kisame comes and says, Itachi, this is cut his arms off or something, his limb, so he can't run. And then Naruto's clone dispersed and Sasuke Itachi says, it's a shadow clone. He's gone away. He's getting away. Naruto used flying Raijin to teleport outside, and he's just throwing Kuna everywhere. Because he knows he's not going to outrun these guys, so he just keeps throwing Kuna everywhere. So if stuff goes bad, he can just teleport away. Naruto leads them to a deserted area in a deserted, empty street. Then Itachi and Kisame walk and they say, well, the kid's got some speed. Then Itachi says, no, it was the fourth Hokage technique, the flying Raijin. If he has kunais and seals somewhere, he can teleport to it. And Kisame says, well, that'll be trouble. Also, cool technique. And he says, yes, it's cool, but we need to get the Nine Tails. And says, you know about that? So guys, and then Tochi says, well, why do you think we're after you? And Ned says, I don't know. My relation is Zabuza? Then Kasama says, wait, you know Zabuza? How was the guy? And Naruto says, wait, you knew Zabuza? Then Naruto realizes he always had told stories about there's been 7 of them, and one was like a shark skin. Wait, the Naruto says, wait, your name, let me guess, Kasame, one of the former legendary swordsmen of the mist, and your blade is called Samihara. Then, wow. Then Itachi says, I guess he knows a bit about you, Kasame. And Kasame says, so how's Zabuza doing? Naruto says, well, he's dead. Then he says, what a shame. We were nice to the old guy. He was always one of the weakest out of us. Then Naruto starts gritting his teeth. Zabuza is a great man, a great teacher. You have no right to dishonor him like that. Then Kisame says, oh, Tachi, it must be a touchy subject. And he says, how would you know him? Then Naruto says, well, he was my father, after all. Well, adopted father. Then Kisame says, oh. Never thought the guy had a family type. And then Tachi says, this is enough games. Then Naruto says, yeah, it is. Naruto pulls a scroll out and he summons the executioner blade and holds it with one hand on the shoulder. Then Kisame says, oh, executioner blade. Huh. Then Savihara starts like acting up a little bit. Then Kisame says, hey, calm down, Savihara. We'll fight him in a minute. Then Kisame says, well, when I beat you, is it okay if I take that? You know, former ally stuff. Then Naruto says, I won't let your hands dishonor his name and sword any further. Naruto blitzes and is about to hit Kisame, but Kisame swipes Savihara in front of him and like a sword clash. Itachi's got through back by the shockwave of pure pressure of the swords colliding. Itachi says, isn't expecting that. Then Kisame is actually starting to get pushed back and he says, man, kid, you are strong. Naruto says, yeah, I was trained by the legendary swordsman Zabuza. Naruto starts to win this fight and blasts him back. I know he's saying like, wait, this guy's he's overpowered, but at this point, he's been trained by Zabuza. And he knows everything, well, he knows about the sword's ability, Savihara's sword ability, each chakra, but he knows his sword ability, the blood to reform it. You get my drift, he's OP. So they're in a massive sword fight. Itachi's trying to put Naruto under Genjutsu, and he does once, but Naruto just cuts himself or bites himself and he just wakes up from it instantly. And then Naruto keeps blocking the sword. And Jiraiya is like on the other side of the street, I say. But not like 2 streets down. And he's hearing massive like shockwaves of pressure and chakra, large amount of it. Then he senses it's Naruto and he's fighting someone. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. You know what I'm saying? He's finding 2 people. It's got a lot of chakra. Better check on Naruto quickly. Jiraiya, 2 minutes after Naruto fight Kisame at pretty much even speed, and Itachi trying to put on the genjutsu, Jiraiya shows up. Then he says, Naruto, what's going on? And then Jiraiya realizes these guys are wearing black rope suits and with black cloaks and with clouds. Then he says, hey Jiraiya, I need some backup here. And Jiraiya says, Naruto, it's the Akatsuki. Then Naruto says, wait, is that them? Then Jiraiya says, yeah, they're taking them together. And then Jiraiya and I say, Naruto's taking Kisame and Jiraiya's taking Itachi. After a long fight, they're all starting to get a little bit out of breath. Except Naruto, because he's 9 toes fox, makes him a stamina freak. And then Itachi says, we need to retreat. And he says, agreed. And then they all back up. And Naruto says, oh man. Naruto falls to the ground. The executioner blade's practically broken in half. The Naruto cuts himself with a kunai and starts feeding it to the executioner blade, fixing it. Slowly fixing it. Then Jiraiya says, that sword still impresses me. Naruto says, yeah, I know. So we better start heading to find Tsunade. So, that's the end of part 6. Peace.